Hello, welcome. Yo, yo, yo. Let me pin the message. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yo, what's up, QB? Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, guys, to LB7, to more of LB7. We are journeying through this cylinder world here with a dinosaur and with the president. So we also met up with Mesh and stuff. So it's craziness. Welcome. Welcome to the cylinder. Welcome. Let's just jump right into it. This is going to be a maximum of 3-hour stream like the previous one. Because it is a Thursday, so I have things to do after it. But the good news is we are getting obsidian blades after this quest, so that's gonna count for something. Golden Sea of Trees. Yo, what's up, Zeno? Welcome, everyone. Okay. What's up, Rio? Let me move my tea. It's in the way.
It's so hot. I can't believe how much hotter it is outside the cave. What's the temperature anyway? 58 degrees Celsius.
Whoa.
That's like 136 Fahrenheit. Not even deserts get that hot. This is almost unbearable for a man of the sea. True, this is much hotter than I was expecting. At least it's not intolerable as long as we're in the shade. Master, is the Mystic Code's thermal regulation working properly?
Oh, nice. Nice, the Mystic Code. I've got the AC cranked to max, but it only works for me. Well, sucks to be you guys. I am getting cooled down. The sun is at the 3rd stratum right now, so it's going to stay this hot for some time. But there's no need to take reckless risks. It'll cool once the sun gets further away. Why don't we take a short break here? I understand you're in a hurry, but you do still need the occasional rest. Sure.
I think that's a good idea too. We've been traveling for about 2 hours, so let's take a 15-minute break. Got it. I'll go fetch some water then. Don't worry, I can tell there's a river nearby.
I guess we're near water.
Mania's got a lot of spirit for being such a whiner. Kinda get the sense he wants to make up for not being much of a fighter by finding other ways to be useful. Hey Mesh, how about a little magical energy boost? I'm gonna go with him to help out in case something happens.
Okay.
I'm relieved to see those two are still the same, even in this last bout. I hope that's true for us as well.
Should be. Oh fuck. Okay. She covers the entire screen.
Oh my goodness. The jungle. Quite a lot of information here. Not bad. Harsh, but pleasantly cool temperature. Very humid. High atmospheric pressure. Lots of smells. It's like a flood of life. So many colors and waves, both on the micro and macro scales. If I concentrate on sensations, all these colors start to feel nauseatingly vivid. Do you know what I mean? It really feels like something's coming up my throat.
Did you... Is it a furball?
Oh wow, you really weren't kidding. You're vomiting up rainbows, Dr. Olga Marie.
It's too much for her. Her body can't take it. Her European body can't take it.
Maybe you should turn down your sensors until you're used to this environment.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Quit rubbing my back. And I told you, that's not my name. Still, I think that might be good advice. Lowering the sensitivity on my sensors is probably the way to go here. Your name is Mesh Kyrielite, right? Are you human too? Your body structure is very different from the Librimats. I am, but I'm also a demi-servant, so my body is a mixture of human and servant. It makes me a lot stronger than I may look, so if you need someone to do heavy manual labor, Derek... oh, you, Olga Marie, please don't hesitate to ask me.
Wait, let me see. Did the... Oh my god, the bot didn't work. Wait, let me make a manual announcement in the Discord real fast because the bot didn't work again. Let me manually post it. What's the link to this stream? God knows. I don't even know how to find it. I think it's here. Give me a second, guys. The bot that usually posts links... Here we go. On the stream. We are live here. Bet. Okay. Good.
A demi-servant, huh? Right, of course. One of those. I know what those are.
Do you? Do you though? She clearly has no clue. One... No, how about you explain? How about you explain, Olga? What are they?
No, I totally know what they are. They're one of Earth's local specialties, right? I remember at least learning the words. You know, I don't have any problem with you personally. But demi-servant? Something about those words rankles me. Why don't you think of different ones? Well, are you guys friends now? Sorry for ruining the moment.
Oh. We've got berserkers.
But I ran into some nasty dinosaurs and they followed me here. Press, mash, help me.
You got it. The sound effect. Do you know these dinos? Yo, Tepeu, are these your homies? Their brains have atrophied beyond repair. They're neither living nor dead any longer. They're akin to tumors in the jungle. Each is a mindless predator who exists only to convert whatever animal they find into energy. There's no reasoning with them. Our only choice is to run away or shut them down with force. I guess there's no other way.
Looks like I'm up, delivery man. Leave it to me. I'll get rid of them in no time. But don't let them get too close to me. Mash, I order you to keep me shielded. You're my new bodyguard.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Never mind. I was getting excited for a second there.
Wait, it'll be my pleasure. Preparing for combat.
What? Sorry, Abby. You're about to be... Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you're about to be... Wait, I think I need a 20 charge of Abby because I don't have her A2 yet. Oh my god. I'm just gonna give you this. You're just gonna go in there and you're gonna... DIE. And then Mash, you can take limited 0. Yo, Hebby! This is your time to shine, Hebby. Wait, how does this work? I don't think I've ever used it. Is it with this one? Wait, is it with this one? I don't need to kill her. Wait, I just realized I don't need to kill her. I don't have anyone in the back. Bet you want to? You know me well, Zeno, you know me well. Oh, she just lived. You think I can use the thingy? Surely. This guy has... Let me see. That's insane. Crazy. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot about this. Because we only had her earlier. I forgot that she does that. Oh. The OC is fine. It's a mood. It's a vibe. Bop. Oh, come on. Oh, you got so close. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Oh, give me the stars. Oh, yeah, baby. Now we're talking. Now surely this Smash is Giga broken. She's almost Bond 1. Abby is almost Bond 1. Is that corn? It's a cornfield. Yeah, that's a cornfield, alright. A really big one, too.
Wow, those are huge. Each stalk must be at least 2 meters tall. Are these edible, Tepeu? You don't just use them for fuel, right?
Not at all. Santo, or corn in your language, is the only food that we Deinos eat simply because we love it. Okay, I respect it. Now, what's this about using it for fuel, Marine? What does proper human history use corn for? Tortillas.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Ethanol, right? A kind of biofuel made from organic materials. I thought grains were a primary source of nutrient for primitive beings like you, no? Do you just use them for fuel instead of consuming them yourselves as a part of the natural cycle? No, not exactly. We grow different crops for different purposes. Some corn is selectively bred to maximize flavor and nutrients, while other corn is optimized for producing ethanol. Some concerns have been raised about the gases produced by growing ethanol corn and their impact on climate change.
What? Okay.
But these kinds of crops are still a shining example of human ingenuity. So your civilization must destroy its environment to advance. I understand that the evolution of a species often becomes sort of a race to see how far they can get before they devour their own planet. Kinda. But the way things are going right now, you Earthlings don't have a chance. All the more reason you need a strong leader like me.
That's what they will say, you Olga Marie, that's what they will say.
Hey, it's not that the president's in a good mood and all, but deliver, mate, have you noticed? We left the cave about 6 hours ago. The sun was just rising, right? So don't you think it's weird that it doesn't seem any closer to setting yet?
I mean, I think it's been early afternoon for half a day now.
I don't think we should expect there to be a night here.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assumption.
Mictlan is entirely enclosed and folded in on itself, like a giant underground tube of sorts. So the sun here will never sink below the horizon. That's not to suggest the sun actually sinks in our world either, but you know what I mean.
But the sun here has definitely been moving south. Well, I suppose further away might be more accurate. At the rate it's going now, the sun should dim and give way to night in about 5 hours. Since this cavern obviously can't rotate, the sun must be the only celestial body moving down here. I've no idea how it's being controlled though. This is all way beyond human technology of the 21st century. Yeah, more questions to ask Tepeu. Oh, you rang. My apologies. I promise to serve as your guide, but wait, what? I've so enjoyed talking. I've so enjoyed talking with the Marine that I've been completely neglecting my own duties. Now, what would you like to know? Would it be correct in assuming you have questions pertaining to Mictlan's structure, the workings of our sun? our ecosystem, life in the cities here, the cryptor, and the cornfields.
Yes, that's right. We'd really appreciate it if you could tell us about all of that. What would you like to ask about first, Senpai?
I mean, structure. Mictlan structure. Mictlan structure, huh? Very good. If you mean to reach the stone border, that is certainly the most important thing to know. Whoa! Although Mictlan is a flatland jungle, it's actually divided into 9 separate strata. We're currently in the first stratum. This is Tlalocan. Its ceiling, which leads to the surface, forms a steep cliff face. A steep cliff face. Wait, okay, I see. Its ceiling, which leads to the surface. Okay. Okay, I see here. Okay. Next we have the second stratum and first boundary in the Underworld. That's Tlalaki. Wait, I've been listening. There's been a in the Discord, Cat, a member of the Discord, has sent like a full-on pronunciation for like most of the words, and I've been listening to it quite a bit, but it's gonna take some time. Tlalaki, the red level. It's an endless river that's home to a species of enormous iguanas. The third stratum is home to the golden city of Chichen Itza. It's a vast and open plain it's a vast and open plain filled with fruit of all kinds. The fourth stratum and the second boundary of the Underworld is Istachihut, I think. The white level. It's a bone-strewn graveyard consisting of a valley of blades and wind. The fifth stratum, Tula, the lake of blood and birds, serves as the blood vessels of the land itself. The sixth stratum and the third boundary of the Underworld. I think it's Chochaki? The blue level. It's a land of galactic sand dunes and vacuum lightning gardens. The seventh stratum is Singing Ilisat, home to the Mictlan Observatory. The eighth stratum and the fourth boundary of the Underworld is Jajaki, I think. Yeah, I think so. Jajaki, the black level. It consists of a subterranean mountain range upon which the sun never shines. And finally, we have the ninth stratum. It's the foot of the great Seba tree, the dreaded land of Xibalba. Yep. As you might expect, these strata are all linked. In theory, anyone could cross freely between them. More practically though, the Underworld's various boundaries are quite dangerous. The dead walk that realm. Wait, also let me quickly reread that because I've been focusing so hard on the actual pronunciation. The red level. Yep. The second boundary of the Underworld. Okay. The white level. Yep. Of a valley of blades and wind. Okay, so it's basically unlimited blade works. Fifth stratum to the lake of blood and birds. Okay, the blue level, galactic sand dunes and vacuum lightning gardens. Observatory. Black level, sun never shines. The ninth one, which is, of course, Xibalba. More practically though, the Underworld's various boundaries are quite dangerous. The dead walk that realm. Even for us Deinos, it's considered too dangerous to risk venturing beyond the 7th stratum. For one thing, the 8th and 9th strata are both blanketed by a deadly fog. This fog only recedes for 5 out of every 365 cycles. Ah, okay. So, okay, that means 5 days in a year, I'm guessing. During the period when the sun shuts down to rest and replenish itself. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we say deadly fog. When we woke up, we were in like a bunch of fog. Interesting. The act of traveling to the ninth stratum during this period is called an Underworld pilgrimage, but no Deinos has ever completed this successfully.
Underworld pilgrimage, Shibalba.
Of course, none of you have a reason to go to the ninth stratum, so this is all purely for reference. I believe the stone boulder crashed near the edge of the third stratum, near the entrance to the fourth. Whoa, okay. It's pretty far then. I thought it was gonna be closer. It's gonna be on the first one somewhere. We should be able to reach it in 4 cycles, but first, we need to cross a major checkpoint. That would be Tlalaki, the red boundary of the Underworld. It comprises the second stratum. It's become a terribly dangerous place thanks to Tez, the god of war who accompanies the Crypter. I'm gonna call him Tez. It's gonna be easier.
The god of war who accompanies the Crypter, so that must be...
Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, I think that was my main guess, if that's his servant, his grand, possibly? I guess it's not confirmed that it's his grand, but...
So he stands, the Aztec god of war and sacrifice, and one of the strongest gods in proper human history's Aztec mythology.
Pum 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 pum. The Chaldea tent. I see. So in proper human history, humankind is comprised of your species Homo sapiens. Countless nations spread across 7 continents, and despite your many differences, you have developed all manner of cultures over the course of your history. I suppose if we Deinos were to visit your world, we will be classified as reptiles. Your biosphere is limited to your planet's surface, with no colonial expansions into outer space. The ocean. What's an ocean? Please elaborate. Ooh. Look at the hand. I see. Yo, this guy is hella chill. So your continents are surrounded by large bodies of salt water and each has its own distinct ecosystem. I can only imagine how many different varieties of life must flourish in such an environment. Aquatic Deinos. No, very few kinds of Deinos have evolved to live in water. Doing so enlarges our species' skeletal structure, which makes it more difficult to live on land. Democracy and communism, huh? No, that's okay. I have a firm enough handle on your politics and social structures. Okay. They're like, actually, let's not get into that. Okay. Given the traits I've observed in all of you, I would guess that your research on various matters has been like stacking pebbles, one atop the other. Despite lacking the ability to fly, you continue to explore. This is not confined solely to your planet, but you also observe other celestial bodies as well. DNA, cells, elements, atoms. So if you're to understand the vastness of the universe, you must first learn the laws which govern its smallest parts. How delightful! I feel as though the corn kernels have fallen from my eyes. It seems the humans of proper human history are like a cube that lands on a differently decorated side with every tumble it takes. Whoa, that's a cool way to describe it. Yeah, he's grasping this quite quickly. Yeah.
Are you taken aback, Senpai? I understand. I felt the same way when I first met Tepeu back in that cave. You start off telling him one thing, and he immediately hits on 10 other things connected to it. Even if their concepts are laws he's never heard of. Genius doesn't even begin to cover him. His brain seems to work on an entirely different level.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I still don't know anything about Deinos in general, but are you all alone, Tepeu? Were you living in that cave by yourself because you were just too smart?
Ah, you're talking about humans who are isolated because they didn't fit in with those around them. In your parlance, outcasts. True, I moved to the wilderness of the first stratum because of my way of thinking did not match the other Deinos. Most have no desire to learn because they never had to rely on their intellect to compensate for a lack of physical prowess. Homo sapiens are short-lived and easily harmed. to have any hope of surviving, you had to evolve in both body and mind. But we Deinos never faced any threats here in Mictlan, so the same wasn't true for us. As a result, we never experienced the same need to evolve. If they were strong and smart, true. That reminds me of one of your expressions. Someone being a babe in the woods. Your digestive systems are simply incredible. We Deinos could only dream of consuming such a variety of foods. I assume you think nothing of your ability to break down the toxins in plants and absorb them, only their nutrients. But from my perspective, such a capacity is truly revolutionary. Imagine being able to consume so many different living things, so many kinds of plants as food. I'm so jealous. That's cool.
You think so? Now that you mention it, I guess human food culture is pretty unique.
Yo, what's up, Luna?
I wish Baker was here for this. Sometimes she talks about being the weakest member of the series, so this would really make her day. Tepeu, if you don't mind my asking, could you tell us more about Deinos? We've never talked with any besides you, so...
Luna, how are you going to... You know what? I'm gonna let you live your delusion. I think you don't have much power, though. That's the problem. Very well. I'll tell you what I can about our ecosystem and how we got here. How we got where we are now. We Deinos are this last world's prime species, or its equivalent of humans in your world, if you like. We're the dominant species tasked with running this world. A long, long time ago, well before Mictlan was created, our ancestors migrated here from the surface. These ancestors were the creatures you know as dinosaurs in proper human history. From what you've told me, Mesh, I understand that there existed several types of dinosaurs. There were long-necked marine plesiosaurs, bird-like flying pterosaurs, terrestrial theropods, and so on, yes? Well, most dinos fall under the theropod category. Okay. That said, our creation was also shaped in many ways by... I think it's like... Maja. This has a bit of a weird pronunciation. I'm gonna say Mala because it's the easiest, but I think it has a bit of a weird pronunciation. I can't pronounce it correctly. So we do have a few of the pterosaur and plesiosaur varieties of dinos here as well. Pterosaurs are especially rare, but they do still exist in this day. Remember what I said about outcasts earlier? I, for instance, was ostracized from my herd because they took issue with my behavior. However, pterosaurs and plesiosaurs are essentially outcasts from the day they are born. I remember you also said most dinosaurs were herbivores and that carnivores were the minority. But all dinos are herbivores. There are no carnivores. We're unable to break down the toxins in meat, meaning that eating it leads to pain, diminished intelligence, and eventually death. It's like how dogs can't break down chocolate, right? And stuff. That's what happened to the unintelligent dinos who attacked you earlier. Either they gave up their intelligence when they were on the verge of death, or they turned feral after the Ocelome poisoned them. Ocelome.
So that's what happened. Those dinos are really scary, but I feel kind of bad for them now. I mean, dying painfully after being forced to eat meat they didn't want, they might as well be zombies.
Why would the Ocelome do that to them? It's to do with their new teachings. You might call it old faith, or perhaps religion. Now that I've met you, I understand the Ocelome are Homo sapiens, humans just like you. They appeared here in Mictlan out of nowhere and quickly moved to expand their territory. One of the central aspects of their faith is offering up hearts of the strong to their god. And since dinos are the strongest life forms in Mictlan, they of course set their sights on us. They built a city in the 5th stratum. There, they tear the hearts from dinos. Oh. Now that you've been kind enough to share your knowledge with me, I have a clear understanding of the situation in Mictlan. Two opposing factions that are fighting a civil war here. One faction consists of Deinos. Our capital is Chichen Itza. The Golden City, ruled by the King of Dinosaurs. Ooh, and protected by the Sun God, Kukulkan. Yo, Kukulkan mentioned, okay. The Golden City, ruled by the King of Dinosaurs, okay. The other faction is the Osalome. Their capital is Mexico City, a city of death created by Itez, the new god of sacrifice. And by the Crypter from proper human history, who brought them here. The storm border you seek crashed in the area between these two cities. So there's a god here in Mexico City.
Hold on, I understand that the servant, the Crypter David, summoned is a divine spirit from proper human history. But you said there's also a god in the Deinos capital. And Kukulkan at that.
What's weird about that, Mesh? Haven't there been gods in other Lost Worlds too?
Yes, but it's different here. Kukulkan is the main god of wind and water from proper human history.
Oh.
But the Deinos have no connection to proper human history mythology whatsoever. So it doesn't make any sense for that god to be here in Mictlan. Oh wait, come to think of it, the name Mictlan itself comes from the underworld of Aztec mythology.
Unless Kukulkan came from somewhere else. You could almost say that she's a foreigner. But, as I believe you have said before, the mythology of your world has nothing in common with our own in this world. I understand your confusion, but the answer is quite simple. The very concept of a sun god is also a recent development. We were simply indifferent to such things until recently. In fact, until the Crypter's arrival, we rarely even conversed with words. So it was proper human history itself that passed on the concept of gods. Prior to David's and Void's arrival, there were no gods of any kind in our world. But once Taz, a god of proper human history, was summoned here, many things took on new meaning. Things that simply existed before became special. Technically, I suppose it was an act of substitution, but no matter. My point is, it was the first time anyone in our world had ever heard a story. That was really cool. That was really cool. We got a bunch of lore and exposition there. I think I'll go to bed now. I learned a great deal today, and I'd like to make sure I've understood it all.
And that's why Tepeu went to bed early.
Oh my god, you're here, President.
Olga Marie is standing about 20 meters away, looking up at the night sky.
Good timing. I'm sorry to do this without her, but I want to go over our situation.
We should discuss what to do about her as well as our strategy going forward, yes. What are your thoughts on Olga Marie, senpai? She's lost almost all her memories, except for her name and her objective.
You know, I was thinking about this concept of amnesia ever since the previous stream, right? Because I talked about how it's usually a pretty cheap plot device to use. But I was thinking about it, and I think I really like it now that the more that I think about it, because I mean, depends on how they're gonna utilize it. But I feel like if they're gonna do it like in a way where it's like she's slowly gonna be remembering stuff, right? And we're gonna be slowly seeing how she got to be the way that she was when we saw her in Olympus and stuff. That would be really cool, right? That would be really cool. They're gonna slowly be revealing, you know, everything that happened with her through her being like losing her memories and then remembering them. That's cool.
She knows only her name and that she's an alien who came to Earth to rule it. She has no memories pertaining to her personal life. She only knows what she learned about Earth prior to coming here. Outside of that, she doesn't know anything about Chaldea, or the Bleached Earth phenomenon, or our battle on the Stone Border. Even if she's a foreign god, I don't want to treat her like she's our enemy. Over these past 12 hours, she's proven to be very friendly, so if she never recovers her memories...
Let's not tell her she's a foreign god, at least for now.
I feel kind of bad about it, but I think it's for the best. Too. Yuo's been saying she's the future ruler of Earth.
But I can tell she means she just wants to make things better, not tyrannically rule over humankind. She's very different now than when she attacked the Stone Border as the foreign god. I think this is probably the real her, so as long as she doesn't remember she's the foreign god, she should at least stay on our side, right? Then I'm not telling her, on one condition. That should be the only secret we keep from her. Real friends don't keep everything to themselves. Of course. So, now that that's settled. Hey, Yuo.
What is it? I was just making my president constellation, you know?
Just making my president constellation. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you then. I love the idea of making your own constellation. It's nothing special. Every noble does it when they come to a new celestial body.
Every noble.
Anyway, did you have something to tell me? I sure hope it's worth my while.
It was the Aoko disgusted look. And now you're all caught up.
Servants, masters, mages, Chaldea, the incineration of humanity, singularities. The bleached earth phenomenon, cryptors, trees of emptiness, proper human history, lost belt. Exactly how many times has Earth faced an existential crisis at this point?
Yes.
Alright, I have a much clearer picture of how foolish you humans are now. You guys have been through a lot, huh? Still, nice job taking back your future, even if it was just the one time. I'm impressed, Libermed. It sounds like you've been working hard too, Mesh. This Chaldea organization you belong to doesn't sound half bad either. Preserving humanity's future without anyone ever knowing. What a fulfilling calling. Director, what are you talking about? You all say the strangest things sometimes. Are you experiencing some kind of bug? Good story, but I can only really give it a 9 out of 10. That's despite it being the most satisfying story I've ever heard. Do you know why I scored it like that? No, I don't. You say it's the most satisfying story I've ever heard, but it's only a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's still not enough, right?
Yep, there's no conclusion to it yet.
You and the Liverman did some impressive work, I'll grant you, but it's missing a certain finishing touch. Like, it's made really well, but there's still a gaping hole right through the middle of it. I think it would be even better if it had some someone bright and shiny in it too. I don't know who or what, but... Oh.
Want to do some fulfilling work yourself. Yo, recruiting her?
Oh. Oh, you humans. That retort alone was enough to bring you up to a full 10 out of 10. If you're so eager for my help, then alright, I'll help you save Earth. What are we friends for?
Alright. Dude, David's gonna be so surprised seeing us team up with the foreign god rocking up to his place and being like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did you get her from? Yo! Fish lady! Okay.
Goodness, I was so happy I didn't realize how late it was. We should really set up our sleeping bags. Tepeu said night lasts about half as long as day here. If my math is right, that means night lasts about 12 hours.
Oh.
So we have 36-hour cycles instead of 24. So we can sleep a full 7 hours and still head through the cornfield before daybreak. I'll keep night watch. You guys just go to sleep and don't worry about anything. Thanks, Marine. What? Is someone looking at us with the thingy binoculars? Oh boy. This is going to be a problem. Oh boy. Oh boy, your own boss defected. What are you gonna do now, Rasputin? Your own boss doesn't even know who you are anymore. Let's go. Section 3, baby. So, Tepeu, what are these underworld boundaries anyway? The boundaries of the underworld are abnormal regions. They have strong magnetic fields, whose distortions keep Mala's blessings at bay. Well, I say magnetic field distortions, but it's more accurate to call them dimensional distortions. Mindless Deinos used to wander them, but after tests showed up, the Underworlds became host to trials which must be completed for the dead to truly die. Oh, that's cool. A great deal depends on your mental state. The boundaries of the Underworld are treacherous places so long as you do not perceive yourself as having overcome their trials. Oh. That's cool. I see. So as long as you can overcome their trials at least once, you'll know they're no threat to you anymore. But since this will be our first time visiting one, we're going to be in for a difficult time. I have to ask the obvious then. Have you completed these trials, Tepeu? Yes, as far as the third layer of the Underworld. Unfortunately, the trials in the first layer are relatively easy. By the way, Tepeu, you said something about enormous iguanas in the first layer of the Underworld yesterday. Were those iguanas called... I don't remember how it's pronounced. Shoshitonal. By any chance? I'm gonna brush up on my terminology before the next stream. Oh, you know of them, Mash. Does that mean proper human history has similar underworlds then? Yes, in proper human history, Mictlan refers to the subterranean world of Aztec mythology. Underworld. According to myth, the world was divided into the heavens, the surface, and the underworld. The gods were said to reside in the 13th heavens. Wait. I wanna read this. Okay, the heavens, the surface, and the underworld. The gods were said to in the 13 heavens, while humans lived on the surface world. Makes sense. Okay, that's in the 13 heavens. Okay. The underworld was said to consist of 9 layers, and collectively, this world was known as Mictlan. People who died of natural causes rather than in combat would descend to the 9 layers of Mictlan. Ah. Okay. Their goal was to conquer many trials and make their way to the bottom layer. Chikonawaloyan, where they would come to terms with their own life, allowing their soul to return to the natural world. Where they would come to terms with their own... Okay. Aztec civilization was marked by human sacrifice, slavery, and endless war, so it was certainly one of the harshest societies in human history. But at its heart, it attained an inherent respect for nature and gratitude to the gods, that is, the larger world. This Mictlan may not have ever developed a system of belief based on gods, but I think its emphasis on respecting nature means it still shares the same roots. I see.
So that is probably human history's version of Mictlan. Then I assume it also had she tonal.
That's right. The first subterranean layer of Mictlan was called Itzitlan and contained an enormous river called the Apanoakaluya. The dead had to cross the river with the help of a hairless breed of dog called in order to make it to the other side without the Shositonal eating them.
What's a dog?
Oh, it's kind of an animal, and a great one. I can't describe them too well, but I can draw you a picture later.
X at the start is SH. Okay. Thank you, Marine, but I'm guessing... Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, I see. Is a CH in the middle also like a SH sound? Or is it H sound? They look something like this, am I right?
Whoa, how did you know? Wow, you're such a good artist too. Your imagination. No, your powers of observation really are remarkable. You're already a full-blown scholar of proper human history.
Oh yes, I want to learn as much about it as I can. Your history is terrifying, but it's also intensely captivating.
So there's a Mictlan in proper human history, and a Mictlan in this last bout too.
You ignore half of the words? Yeah, I've noticed that you ignore a lot of the words, yeah.
In proper human history, humans lived on the planet's surface, but you dinos live underground. Why is that? You're not all dead or anything, right?
Give me a second. I suspect it's because the surface of our world is no longer habitable. A long, long time ago, a meteorite devastated everything on the surface. We managed to survive by escaping underground. From there, Mala created Mictlan, and we continue to propagate. Now, this underground world is our home. We'll never return to the surface, especially while it continues to burn.
Huh? It's still burning, even now? I don't understand. Oh yeah, we saw the surface. Even with the impact that showed everything on the surface, it still had millennia to recover, hasn't it? Is this planet just really, really lazy or something?
Victim blaming.
Oh well. That's probably not important right now. More importantly, I have a question for you, Tepeu, or you guys, if you can answer it. Have you ever heard of Ort?
Yo! Here we go. Only rumors.
Huh? Did I say something wrong? What kind of rumors? As a matter of fact, Ort is one of the reasons we came here. There's a creature that goes by that name in proper human history. We came to this last bout to try to find it before anyone else, but now... Huh? What's different now?
I guess you could say we have more important things to worry about. I guess you could say there's no need for us to find it anymore. Nah, we still need to find it.
Makes sense. Your first priority now is reaching the storm border, and then you've got to do something about the bleached earth phenomenon, right? I agree. Of course you wouldn't have time to go looking for some weird random creature then. Besides, now that you got me, you have all the firepower you need. You mean you're not looking for Ort yourself, you Olga Marie? Why would I be? I just ask her because it's one of the few words I still remember. Although now that you mention it, I do get a feeling I might not have been looking for it myself. Maybe that's not important now either.
Uh-oh.
Why worry about the little things? I'm okay with small creatures, and little doubts like this aren't worth pursuing anyway. I see, that's good to hear. Oh, I can hear running water. We must be near the river. Yo. Near water territory, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna be the first one there. The jungle river ought to be no problem for me, so I swear by Triton, I'll get us across. Easy peasy. Yo. Damn. Oh, damn. This is the first boundary of the Underworld. And there is no way I can get us across this, even if we all if all 24 of us Marines were here. It's sure pretty though, and the mist from these ginormous waterfall feels nice too. Yeah, you don't see places this spectacular even in the land of fairies. I'm impressed. Mesoamerican mythology is on an entirely different scale. It's true. They remind me of the Guiana Highlands of South America, known as the last frontier on Earth. I'm also very impressed that you were able to cross these humongous falls, Tepeu. You must have superhuman, super Deinos leg strength and exploration skills to have made it past here. Please tell us, what route did you use to cross?
Yes, I do think I must have managed it. What?
Tepeu.
What's happening? Super Tepeu? I'm sorry. I don't know what this is either. It's utterly terrifying. Forgive me, this is much bigger than the river I crossed. The liver mat, MASH. Is this what you were envisioning? Hell nah. I see. Then this change has nothing to do with your mental state. So Chaldea's arrival here has changed things in the Underworld boundaries, much like the Cryptor's arrival. Perhaps we should proceed on that assumption. Still, all that aside.
That aside?
What a truly spectacular sight. I wish my acquaintances could see this.
Huh? Save the celebration for later. Tepeu, Marine, the liver med. You guys better stand back. Something's coming up the waterfall. Maybe it's those giant iguana things. Mesh, you and I will handle the iguanas. Habicat, you guard the non-combatants. Got it? Habicat?
She called her Habicat? That's crazy.
Understood. Ready when you are, Olga Marie.
Let me just make sure, but I'm pretty sure regardless, but section 1, no wheel. What? Yo, are you gonna allow me this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Never mind. I thought maybe there would be some kind of bug that we could bypass, but nope. Nope. It's for 3 turns, right? So I can just do... That laugh. What the fuck is that laugh? Wait, does she continue on her extra? No, she doesn't. She just stops the combo. It's not gonna be enough. Fuck's sake. Oh shit, I can do this again? Only usable when it's 100 though. Also, this has a 6 cooldown? That's kinda crazy. Low-key. Who even voices Olga? Giant iguana. Yo! Mesh? Humanoid? Humanoid. Great. Yuneza Madoka. Huh? Did I not crit? My god. Surely you're gonna break. Oh my god, that humanoid defense up. Bro, you're so beefy. Also, I'm doing neutral damage to you. Please. Oh my god. Beefy motherfucker. Beefy motherfucker. Humanoid defense up. Alter ego? What the fuck? What are we fighting?
I'm surprised to see those things, but you two handled them like they were nothing. Thanks, Mesh. Thanks, Prez.
There's a reason you're the best koha I could ask for. A true president isn't afraid of anyone.
Oh yeah, good point. I love the believe in UO and justice will prevail strategy too. Naturally. And I'm starting to get used to these lizards too. Who cares how big something is if size is all it has going for it?
True.
Nice try, you two. You were right. I didn't have to step in at all. Though he might be a little too overprotective. Delivery Metzel, a full-fledged master, you know? As long as he stays far enough from the fighting, he can protect himself just fine and get a firm handle on how the battle's playing out. So maybe you could try trusting him a little more? Philly? Full-fledged, huh? That's great. But it wasn't the delivery mat I was worried about just now. It was you and Mesh. You used the energy stored in Mesh's shield when you materialized, right, Habicat? And that energy can only be restored in the stone border, correct? So you should conserve it as much as possible. Even my senses aren't operating at full capacity in all directions at all times, you know? Just because I'm the strongest doesn't mean I'm omnipotent. So I'm counting on you to support Mash if she ever has to go off on her own. Got that, Cabby Cat? Yo, what's up, Kev? I see. Okay, Olga Marie, you got it. If Mash is ever in trouble, that's when I'll step in.
And here I thought you were worried about me too.
Oh, don't be so sensitive. It was just a figure of speech. I might have been a tiny bit worried about you too, okay? Huh. Anyway, that takes care of the enormous iguanas. So what do we do now, Tepeu? I mean, it's not like we're going to swim across, right?
No, I can't swim at all. Last time I chopped down trees to make a raft, but that's clearly not going to work now.
I'm afraid not. These falls are anything but even. More importantly, they're just too big. It'd be like trying to cross the ocean.
Ah, yes. You mentioned oceans back in the Cornfield. Exactly how large is an ocean?
Oh, it's huge. It's a massive world of water that goes on forever in all directions. The ocean is filled with hopes, dreams, romance, and adventure. It's my true home. When we're done, I'll tell you all about it.
Oh my, can't wait. I do love how you see the world, Marine.
Still, I'm afraid this isn't the time to admire the view. We still have to cross it, but we can't swim across or use a raft. What should we do, mister?
A heroic spirit that could fly us across, that would be the best.
True. Off the top of my head, I can think of Noah, Moses, Icarus, Sinbad.
I can't summon those, Mash. I can't summon those. I was thinking more like, I don't know. Who can fly? Helena Blavatsky with her UFO, maybe?
Any one of those heroic spirits would probably have a noble phantasm that could get us across this river. Unfortunately, that's not an option right now. Though we still don't understand why that is so.
It wouldn't matter if he could. None of those heroic spirits would be any help here. Don't let your eyes fool you. We need a mythology approach, which means we need a servant who's familiar with the Underworld.
Oh, you're right, Director. I should have known Chaldea's...
Chaldea's what?
Chaldea's dependable font of knowledge.
Font? I do like this expression. Excuse me, did you say Chaldea? I hope I didn't mishear you. If I didn't, that would be wonderful. But the others would all pick on me if I did mishear you. And I really didn't want that. Don't want that. What? What? Yeah. I think we're starting to equal out our 50-50s now. Shit. Did you always have heterochromia? What's up, Arnold?
So I'm just gonna smoosh you all now, okay?
Yep.
Don't worry, it don't hurt. You don't have to be scared. It'll all be over in an instant.
Something big's here. That's the alter ego they were fighting. Surely I can bring... No, please. Please. Oh my god. Oh yeah, one eye bandaged. Okay, makes sense. Hmm. What did I just say? Growth. Great. This gave me PTSD, man. Boom. Yeah, that does damage. Yeah, she's surely not going to recover more than I do damage to her each turn. Don't Protea punch me. She just gained 300k. Huh? Yo, go this. The first one's gonna wear it off, but pop. Yo! Yeah, the OC is great. Bro, please! I used up all of my moves. Can I do... Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Actually, it's fine. I just need Mesh to survive one turn here. Are you the real thing? What you mean? Oh, never mind. Yo! Bond level 1 on Habitat.
Oh no, I did it again. I'm so sorry for scaring you. I thought you were the bad guys who brought down the stone border. But you're actually the master of Chaldea, right? Do you know who I am?
No idea.
Really? That's weird. I should remember you. Oh, maybe this is one of those things where we met in my past. But for you, it hasn't happened yet. Anyway, I'm glad to see you. I'm King Protea, an alter ego. I splashed down here from the Void Sea to help you as best as I could.
Wait, what? How are you just talking to her? Isn't she dangerous? Is she actually your ally or something? What? Is it just anything goes with servants? Yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm surprised too, but it's true. Protea isn't giving off any hostile readings. Master doesn't seem to be familiar with her, so... But... She did introduce herself very properly. It's nice to meet you, Protea. Oh, I know. She must be one of the servants we summoned in the border. Remember how we were supposed to summon 3 more besides Nitocris? I bet Protea is one of them. Oh. Yes, that's right, Marine. I'm one of the 4 servants who came to help Chaldea.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting.
But, well, I thought I could help Chaldea out. But next thing I knew, I was here surrounded by a bunch of water and these really noisy bats. I was so anxious I couldn't move, but then you came by and I heard your voices and, well, here we are. I'm glad I worked up the courage to stand up. So sorry again for surprising you, but at least it means we met up. I hope I can be helpful, Master.
Glad to have you with us, Protea. I see. Well, if you guys are okay with this, that's fine.
You there? What sort of heroic spirit are you? Because from what I recall, the alter ego clash didn't exist in proper human history. Me? I'm composed of several goddesses' essences and one of Mother's personalities. The goddesses who compose me are a number of archetypal mother goddesses. And then there's Airavata, a divine beast, and... Huh? There's something else mixed in with me. That's weird. What could this be? Airavata, the one from Indian mythology. The Airavata that was born from the ocean of milk. Yes, that's right. According to that myth, the god's client had left the surface devoid of vitality, leaving behind the dead world. So to bring life back to the world, the gods joined with the Asura, their sworn enemies. It's her MP? And performed the ritual meant to revive and rebuild the world. There was the ocean of milk. It was a tremendous feat that brought life back to a dead world. The gods poured the ocean of milk all across the world, churned it, and created Amrita, the nectar of immortality. That same process also led to the birth of Airavata, an elegant white elephant who swam across the ocean of milk.
A world devoid of vitality, creating life from death. Does that mean this event took place in the Underworld?
That's right. Protea has a trait that lets her cross both the Sea of Life and the Sea of Death.
Interest mount? Oh hell yeah.
Which means... Hey, yeah, we could just have her carry us. And since she's so big, there's plenty of room for all of us. Hey, watch it, Marine. Even if you don't mean anything by it, you shouldn't call people big unless you know they're okay with it.
Yeah, true. Have a shot, true.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. As punishment, I'll just swim across on my own. No, it's okay. I'm just glad to hear you say that. Although...
What's up, little pen?
You want to help you all across this river by being your boat.
Yes, correct, ma'am.
Is that what you want to do, Delivery Mate?
Would you mind?
Okay, you got it. I'm technically a kaiju, so I don't know how gentle I can be. But I've never had such a big job before, so I'll do the very best I can.
Interest mount, hell yeah. Nasuro this part, yep. Hello? Okay.
Wow, you're so fast, Protea. You could even give Captain a run for his money when he was in his merman form.
Is what now?
Uh-oh, that's another drop 200 meters ahead. What's Protea gonna do?
Holy.
She just hopped right over it like it was nothing. Man, even the Nautilus can't move like this. Marine's sitting on top of Protea's head pretending to steer her. Protea's having a lot of fun with it too. I guess they have no trouble getting along since both of them are tied to the sea.
I wanted to ride on her head too.
Are you nuts? See those horns? You do know they are Tiamat's horns, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
What? For a human like you, even touching those things would make you collapse from the huge difference in magical energy density between you. Or do you want to just be flotsam in a river?
On a different note, I still can't quite believe she's truly able to carry all of us. To think King Protea can change her size at will. She was already at an astonishing size even before she grew large enough to fit us all in her hand. But why are you floating up there by yourself, you Olga Marie? There's plenty of room down here on King Protea's palm.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would I willingly ride on the hand of some servant I know nothing about? As long as I don't need to carry anyone, I can hover just fine. All I need to do is lay a gravity field on her shoulder. I see. So you're essentially having her tow you. What a clever way to conserve your energy. You'd be a great president in the age of green energy. Hey, cut that crap out, would ya? I can't tell if you're praising me or raising protests. Oh, I'm sorry, Director. I'm just so happy to be with you again that I keep running my mouth. Forget it. I can tell from the color you're emitting that you're saying this out of affection. We're almost to the halfway point. Is everyone okay? Is anyone scared of feeling uncomfortable? I've been doing my best to keep nice and steady, but the current's pretty strong, so...
I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I've really only ever been good at breaking things, so I'm glad to be helpful for once. Thank you for trusting me, even though I'm so big. Say, Master of Caldia, once you finish crossing, could I
Oh, hold that thought. What the fuck just happened?
Huh?
That was blood. Oh shit. That blood's coming from Protea's back.
Protea! No way! Something cut Protea's back! Oh man, I gotta patch her up! But I don't have any medical skills! Sorry, I'm not a nurse! Something's here. I can't see it, but there's definitely something. Come on, Protea. If you collapse now, everyone's gonna drown. You've gotta hang in there.
What is that?
Hold on, everyone. I'll at least get you to the nearest shore.
Come on, Protea, you too, hurry. I don't think she's making it. I think she was a one-time use. Yeah. She was smiling. What was that? What an utter disgrace. She was meant to bar your way, not open it. Treachery. The reward for treachery is death. I bring death. So I had to kill her. She had to die in the Underworld. Ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Whoa, 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 animation? Hello? What's happening? Who is this? What the fuck is this? What? What am I looking at? What the fuck is this? What? Welcome, apes. Welcome, Underworld pilgrims. You're welcome here. What a delight it is to see new sacrificial blood in boring old Mictlan. Now remember my name and remember it well. I am the bringer of death, the king of the Underworld. I am Kamazots, I guess, the winged headhunter of the living. Kamazots? You heard Protea? Who the fuck? Protea! Oh, her, I see. So you're interested in her too. Kamazots? Okay. Fine, I can share. Unlike Tez, I'm generous. What the fuck? That tastes terrible. I knew it. Quality beats quantity one day. Any day. One mouthful is all you need. I've learned my lesson, Priest of Chaldea. Priest? Siren blood is truly awful. I should have kept my curiosity under control. He knows about Chaldea.
Kamazots. That's the name of the menacing bat god who lives in the Mayan Underworld and drinks human blood. If that's your name, then you must be...
That's right. I'm no friend of the Deinos. I'm a creature of myth, just like all of you. You there, priest boy. You're the same sort of creature as that insane cryptor, right? If you plan on making a pilgrimage in the Underworld, then you'd better remember my name, just like he did. You talking about David? That's right. You two are enemies. You compete with each other, interfere with each other, polish each other's souls. And in the end, tragically, only one of you will survive. Ah, I can't wait. I really can't wait. I know. Usually I just cut off your head and taste your blood here and now. But I'm so loving the anger on your face. Oh yes, it's wonderful. I love it. I want more, so much more. This is how an ape who dared to be angry with me should die. Come forth, Black Tonal. Answer my curse command spell. What? I'll let the Guardian deal with you. Now, will you kill? Or maybe be killed? Make your choice, Chaldean. That's the trick to surviving in Mictlan. Holy. Were those my command spells?
The one calling himself Kamazots has vanished, and I'm picking up a different but very powerful magical energy signal. It's about 40 meters below us, and it's coming up the cliffs right now. Be careful, everyone.
Whoa. What the fuck? Huh. Yeah, it's King Protea. But like...
Oh man, what do we do? Look at Protea. She's out for blood. There's gotta be mind control or something at work here. I don't want to fight her.
What's up, Amber?
I know, but we have no choice. As big as she is, she'll just catch us if we try to run. Whether we want to beat her or escape, we're going to have to really wallop her. Okay? Delivery mat, mash. Use the black barrel without the death counter. That should at least be enough to stun her. And whatever you do, focus on getting out of here alive. Master, please prepare for combat. I'm going to neutralize the giant enemy servant.
I mean, I'm gonna guess that since this is gonna be... Yeah. Yep. Honestly, Mash, as much as I would love for you to crit for a lot, I have a feeling 2030 is gonna go kind of crazy. Also, let me just make sure that we don't do any crazy shenanigans. Holy. Defeated if Habitable goes down. Oh, she stunned herself? What did you give me? Decrease each HP each turn. Inflict stun to target, so I should do it next turn, right? Because she already has a stun here. Okay. Let me use this turn for this then. Also, give me some stars here, Mesh. Thank you. Ow. Oh shoot. Okay. Boom. It's not gonna be enough. Ow. She has guts. Ow! Uh-oh. Ooh. Not even close, baby. Oh, wait, are those guts infinite? 2 left. Oh. Not infinite. Oh, okay. No way! 2 hits with the black barrel and she's still coming. She's even stronger than the president. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Damn it, why am I so weak? Let's just run. She won't be able to see us once we're under the cover of the jungle. If we're unlucky, she might end up stepping on us. But it's better than staying here until she definitely crushes us. Good point, let's run for it. Oh man, she's pounding the ground like crazy. We're not gonna make it. Stay calm, Marine. Remember, Kamazots called her Shochi Tonal. If she truly is a guardian of the Underworld, then she'll need to stay in the river and won't be able to follow us into the jungle. All we need is a little luck, and we'll get to safety. Then we're all set. I've got galactically good luck. Even when your chances are 99 to 1 against drawing the short straw, I draw it every time. Isn't that the yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Who turned off the lights?
Oh boy. That's not good. No, Director Olga Marie! She got creamed. Never mind.
Let's talk strategy. What?
She just bounced back?
Creepy? Yeah, creepy. Maybe you just can't be beat. No. We may have come awfully close to being wiped out, but the important thing is that we're all safe and sound.
Sure, but now we have an even bigger problem. Is there nothing we can do for Protea?
She couldn't hear us at all. Even the river looked so red. That was because Protea was so bleeding from the wounds on her back. I tried, but couldn't help her close her wounds.
Oh, that's why it was red, okay.
She didn't even cry out in pain. I don't know much about mythological beings, but she just may not have any pain receptors. About that, I hope it doesn't just mean she couldn't cry out regardless of how much she was bleeding.
We got to capture Kamazots and make him turn her back.
I would if I could. The creep is at least 50 kilometers from here already, though. Slippery little bad bastard.
Well, this is quite a conundrum. Protea got us halfway across the river, but now she herself blocks our progress. If we don't eliminate her, we'll never be able to make our way to the first layer of the Underworld.
You mean kill her?
That would be one option, but as we just saw for ourselves, that would be exceedingly difficult. We aren't strong enough to neutralize her. We either need to sneak past her or... I'm sorry, just give me a second, would you? Or we simply wait for nature to run its course. You said she was still bleeding, yes? Then it's only a matter of time until she dies. We could simply wait here until that happens. Ooh.
Tepeu, you big jerk. Why would you say something so cruel? We can't just leave Protea like that. We gotta help her somehow.
Marim, please, you're hurting me. Guys, listen to...
Wait, I can hear footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Who's there? Who is there? Yorokobe. Good morning, everyone. Are you having some problem a passing priest may be able to assist you with? Crazy. Merry Christmas, I see. That's crazy. But that's crazy. Oh wait, let me get some more tea. Give me a sec. Yeah, I saw the screenshot right now in Discord. That's cool. Thumbnail? That's cool. Grigory Rasputin. Thank you for saving me the trouble of introducing myself to your new compatriots, Delivery Man. You're more than welcome to call me either Rasputin or Father Kotomine. I must confess, I was surprised to run into you while I was seeking another. Perhaps the hand of the Lord is at work here. Oh, you needn't explain what's happening here. I believe I understand your situation. You're trying to make it through this first layer of the Underworld to reach the stone border. But the guardian of this Underworld has forced you to retreat, yes?
Yeah, you got it. Now, what are you doing here? Right, you're an enemy of Chaldea. I can't think of any reason for you to be here except for to stop us from cutting down the tree of emptiness.
Just be careful. Don't call him the disciple of the foreign god.
Oh, this is truly unfortunate. There has, I'm afraid, been a misunderstanding. The other disciples may have left a poor impression on you, but I assure you that as I am a man of the cloth, I have no interest in a fight.
Yeah?
And as I mentioned a moment ago, I'm here looking for someone. That's all. So long as I find her, I have no quarrel for you. With you. Happily, I just completed that particular objective.
Oh, yep.
You owe.
Huh?
So this is where you've been, young miss. I'm here to take you home. I was quite worried when I saw you fall, but I'm relieved to see you've not got a scratch on you. Now, let's return to the great majestic house, to your Earth Unification headquarters.
Earth Unification.
You have a great deal of work and studying left to do, and no shortage of good food waiting for you.
Huh? What are you talking about? Who the hell are you?
Well, nothing new. I see your sense of humor is as cutting as ever. It's me, Rasputin, your faithful butler. Surely you haven't forgotten me. Forgive me, I was so moved by your magnanimity that I couldn't help but laugh. You've forgotten my name then. Not to worry, you may simply refer to me as father if you like. What matters is that I am your butler. I'm both your manservant and your ally. You do understand that, yes?
Yeah, sure. I don't remember anything about you, but I can tell you're not lying. You can't get much darker than this shade of blue. Hell, it's so dark it's almost black, so I guess you really are my manservant. Are you sure about this, Yuo? This guy's the most obviously suspicious priest I've ever seen. Did you forget you have amnesia?
Did you forget you have amnesia?
You need to be way more cautious so you don't get taken advantage of. Nobody's taking advantage of me. Besides, it would be much stranger if someone as noble as I am didn't have a butler.
Exactly, young miss. You may have lost your memory, but you clearly haven't lost your spirit.
I can practically hear him scheming in that laugh.
Olga is smart, but he just won her over in an instant. What are you up to, Father Kotomine?
A young mind should not be so suspicious. Dialogue is the best way to solve a great many things. I am, in a sense, facing a situation every bit as unexpected as you are. Here I am, trying to find my missing mistress, only to find her associating with some unusual new friends. For my part, I would prefer she cut ties with you immediately and remember who she truly is, but...
Heh? Are you trying to make me into a figurehead instead of a real president? I told the liveryman and Mesh I'd help them and the rest of Chaldea, so that's just what I'm going to do. At the very least, I'm not leaving their side until they reach the stone border. Olga Marie, thank you so much.
I see. Then I must respect my mistress's wishes. As long as the young miss insists on helping Chaldea, I'll do the same. That said, I'm afraid I can be of no help in combat. I'm simply an ordinary, powerless priest, as you can see. Yeah, surely.
That's such a blatant...
It's no lie. I'm an ordinary butler. I believe this suits you better too, no?
I think he's right, Senpai. If Olga Marie learns that he's a disciple of the foreign god...
True.
She didn't learn how, who, and what the foreign god actually is, too. There's no telling how she might react if she learns the truth. So if we're going to keep this up, I think we have no choice but to bring him with us and go along with his butler act.
I'm so glad you understand. Do not worry. I promise I'll make no effort to influence the young miss's decisions. I'm not so starved for entertainment that I would dash the young miss's beautiful dream of friendship now that it's blossomed here in this subterranean world.
Okay, I believe you, but let me ask you one thing. Do you know how she ended up like this?
A good question. So far as I know, the young miss is the strongest being on this planet by a wide margin. I cannot imagine what could have caused her to lose her memory. On the subject of things I cannot possibly imagine, I'd like to ask you something as well. Tell me about Limbo's final moments.
Whoa.
I can't say I've ever cared for him, but he was technically a colleague.
Limbo's final moments, Senpai.
As wretched and miserable as the man himself. Damn.
Alright, let's forget I asked. More pressingly, I think we need to discuss strategy. You need to do something about the Underworld Guardian. The servant who became a Xochitl, yes? I'm afraid I don't have much expertise to share, but I do have some words of wisdom to offer on the subject of exorcisms.
Exorcisms? Did you just say exorcisms?
I did. That servant has been possessed by an evil spirit. Said spirit clearly dwells in that mask. In Mexico, they call it a calavera, or skull. I could sense a powerful divine spirit's power inside it. If you can remove that mask, the servant should return to her senses. Whether she'll be able to return to her old self, however, is another question.
Hey, what do you mean?
You're saying those who become guardians of the Underworld can never leave the Underworld again. That while the living can try to escape the Underworld, and the dead can try to descend through it as part of their trials. Its guardians are simply not permitted to leave their posts unattended. Did the gods of proper human history decide that rule?
Indeed. You really are quite intelligent, aren't you, Tepeu? I believe it was indeed decided by deities. However, this also gives us an opportunity. This boundary of the Underworld was overwritten by proper human history's myths. That means it's both inside this lost vault while not being part of it. Mesh, I believe your little machine can measure location's foundation of humanity value, can it not?
Yes, it can. Huh? It looks like this location's value is fluctuating. What does this mean?
It means this location is subject to both the chronicle theoretical phenomenon and the pruning theoretical phenomenon. Put another way, the past, present, and future all mingle in this one spot, each equally valid. In this place, you can summon as many heroic spirits with ties to Chaldea as your magical energy permits. What's more, you can even temporarily draw on connections on things that may have happened or that may have been... feasible. For example, a heroic spirit delivery met A never met. Could so be summoned as long as Delivermed B did meet them at some point.
So I can summon a heroic spirit that I meet in the future? Kinda crazy. Can you give me a summer Tiamat?
That being said, there's still only so many servants you can summon as a lone mage. Conversely, with access to the Stone Border's power source, you could summon servants by the hundred. Like what you plan to do in Tukuska.
You know about that too?
Not for sure. Not until you confirmed it just now. Something of a leading question. Of course, I had my suspicion that you would resort to such a plan in the end. You're so wonderfully forthcoming, Mash. Kadok would learn a great deal from you. Huh. At any rate, I trust I've made my point. You can summon nearly anyone you like here. You need only consider which servants would be most helpful against the Xochitl, then summon them.
Connections don't really matter right now. Father, the Delivermed has been unable to summon heroic spirits ever since he arrived in Mictlan. Which, unfortunately, means your plan isn't viable.
So it would seem, given that Kamazots was using the command spells you lost. Where'd you relinquish them, Delivermed?
Well... I can't remember it very well. It was the strangest place.
I see. A world covered in fog, and a deal you made to come back. Alright, I understand. You offered your command spells for a narrow escape from death, and now Kamazots has those very same command spells. No wonder he was able to transform King Protea into an altar.
Yo.
He must once have contracted with her in one timeline or another. So her command spells could order her to become a guardian of the Underworld.
Then, that's why Protea transformed like that? Because she believed that was one of Master's command spells?
Most likely. Otherwise, she would never have offered up her soul, her spirit core so easily. But that's not what's important. What's important, Delivermed, is that you gave up your command spells to come back to life. However, this is the Underworld, not the world of the living. In which case, I suspect...
I see. As long as he's in the Underworld, the contract he made to exchange his command spells to come back to life doesn't apply. Because the contract is effectively voided at any time he isn't alive. Is that what you're saying?
Your intellect continues to impress, Tepeu. I hope you'll join me for some Russian tea later.
Hey, yeah, you haven't actually tried to summon since we came to this first Underworld. You just assumed it won't work.
Actually, I tried with Skadi and it didn't work.
Why don't you give it a shot now, Delivermed?
Okay.
That's enough. Now that we know you can indeed summon servants, you just have to come up with a plan of action. Lamar. You can only summon so many on your own, so you'll need to choose carefully. So long as you can avoid any egregious errors, you should have no trouble defeating the Xochitl. I expected you would be happy to have such a clear path to success. Why do you look so sad?
I appreciate this, but it's not going to help us free Protea.
I know. My suggestion was merely for defeating the Xochitl, not killing King Protea. I may be the so-called mad monk Rasputin, but I'm also the temptation of immortality, and I'm also the temptation of immortality and a priest with a talent for dealing with wicked thoughts. As long as you're able to hold the Xochitl in place, I'll be able to remove the tumor bound to her spirit origin through that mask.
Oh.
I'm a priest, you know. I may not be useful in combat, but I have plenty of experience treating wounds.
Then we really can save Protea. This is great. You're such a capable butler.
Of course he is. I'd never have a butler who was anything less than truly excellent.
I don't even remember, Madam President, but it's okay. I still love you. I'm so glad you're here.
Alright, it's time you choose your servants. Remember, your opponent is a high servant combined with the giant Xochitl spirit origin. You'll be facing a Titanic River Guardian with potent defenses and a constant drain on your stamina courtesy of that Mask of Death. Master Delivery Med. This battle will hinge on both what you know now and the choices you make very soon. Oh. Arrow 5.
Master, the Skull Mask removal team is in position. I'll make sure Father Kotomina gets high enough to reach Protea's mask.
I'll keep her pinned down. No trashing around, no retreating to the river, nothing. The moment she makes a move a servant can't keep up with, I'll be there to slap her down.
We'll cheer you on from way over here. Good luck, everyone.
The Xochitl is drawing near. Let's see how well you handle the first Underworld trial.
Okay, let's do this. I am going to guess that this is probably going to be regular wheel. Correct. What the hell is this? I don't think this is the correct one. Let me find the correct one. I think I have the wrong one open. Oh. What? The wheel doesn't work. The link to the wheel doesn't work. Why? Yeah, it died. It works for you. Oh. To me, it gives this. It died for you too. Well, try importing it. Oh yeah. That works. Let's go. What the hell's this one? Chat participation frontline only. Must use at least one servant that is the icon mascot for a semi-regular to regular chatter Discord member. For frontline. Okay. Rider. Great. Against an alter ego. Just what I wanted. We have no Da Vinci's, we have Dimeses. So we can use that if we want. We can also use anyone else here and for a rider and then just put them in the backline. I'm kind of leaning more towards using Rhines here and putting Rhines into the backline. Sure. And then filling the front line here. Who are mascots here in the chat? Any Ushis? No? No one? Okay. I mean, Percy counts for Kev as well, right? I'm pretty sure I can go Percy and Lakshmi Bai for Kev. It's only 3? Yeah. Oh! Wait, I need to use only frontline? Oh, I thought it was only frontline needs to be the thingy. Oh, my bad. Then it has to be, I don't think there's anyone else but Ushi. Okay, yeah, I thought it was only frontline for the thing and then the rest of them, the backline can be anything, but okay. So this has to be the team. You can choose a class, IMO. Yeah, this is gonna be too hard. I'm down for that. Who do we even have? I mean, this one definitely counts. We do have... We have Melu, we have Banshee, we have Oberon as well. We have Ushi. Yo, does someone claim Castoria? Anyone? Please? No? Okay. Lakshmi over Percy? I mean, I can pick both, right? Because I think that's the play. There's also Karna for Keista. I'm kinda down for an Emmanuel. Keista, Yarandu, yeah. Oberon, Morg, Ash. Yeah, Morg could be also good. Oh, it's only one character and the rest are yours? I'm kinda down for this. I feel like this is fine. And then what does she want? What does Lakshmi Bai want? Probably some kind of like supportive one, like 2030 or something. I feel like this is going to be pretty hard though. His idea? Okay. Yeah. And then bring Atlas. Mephistopheles. The Takasugi one is also good. This one? Sure. Fuck it, we ball. Oh. Ooh. There's a lot of things going on here. Unwavering will. Okay. What the fuck did you get? Nullify while you're on the field. Oh, okay. Chance. Buff success set for all allies, so you need to use skill 2 before, or skill 3 before skill 1 and 2. Okay. Okay. And then she has a bunch of like, doesn't she have double battery? But like, which one is which? Oh, she has one that sucks them, and then the other one's this one. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I want to loop. Big damage. Oh no. Ow! Oh no. Don't think too much, just kill. MP loss. Oh! That was 50%! Nice. Nice and wavering will. Big heal. Okay. I'm gonna, my buffs are gonna run out. This is apply invincible. I'm gonna do this because my buff success rate is gonna go out next turn anyway. So I'm just gonna give this to Percy as well. I could go for a full Percy combo, but I do want my Banshee to start regenning as well. Oh no. Oh no. Stun. 20k. But she... Okay. Okay, one turn and then I can Atlas her. I can do this then. Okay. I also really need my girl to survive, so I'm gonna get rid of the thingy on her. Like, anyone else is fine if they die, but I really want her to survive for a bit longer. She's the wing con. Oh, Cav number one, down for the count. I feel like shielding this Cav here is fine. Restoring his HP, getting this in cooldown. Yeah, that's fine. As much as I want him to MP at some point, she's... Yeah. She's a fun. Hit. Nice! That's not good. Stun defense. Oh my god. Actually, I should have done that next turn. Fuck. Right? Yeah, I should have done that next turn. Okay, it's fine. It's all good. She's gonna get her MP up now. At least I have evade. I can also make him live this. Actually, it's not. I don't think it will be enough damage anyway. Yeah, it will be. Might as well get as much returns as I can. Ow. Oh, you! It's fine. How many turns do I have left? 3 turns! It's cooked. Oh. Thank you. My Percy lived it. I need to go this, right? As much I don't think it wouldn't break, right? I really need to go this because then I can MP next turn with her. It wouldn't have killed. Yeah, nowhere close. Do I want to MP seal and skill seal here? Or do I want to do it next turn? Probably next turn, right? Because of the MP gauge. Yeah, I'm down for next turn. Why is no one in chat? Skadi. Thoughts? Fuck. That's really bad. I think we're cooked. Unless it's scripted, but it doesn't look scripted. I think it's cooked. Bro, just put me out of my misery, man. Close? Kinda close. Okay, let's wait, actually maybe she just solos this, you know? More poisoning. How much time do we have? Okay, 45 minutes. To be fair, it was close. I feel like our team was like dog shit, and it was pretty close. No offense, Kev. Rationing. What? What am I ratioing? You can use your 5 skills in your whole party MC. You can reuse chosen skills if they come off cooldown. Ooh, fun. I like that. Extra? Okay. Wait, how does Moon Cancer work with the thingy? Isn't Moon Cancer weak to this, or does it not interact with it? How does it work? I don't know this. Yeah, Moon Cancer does not interact with it. Okay. Summer BB. Summer BB Alco. Arc. Summer Kiara. I mean, I could also just not use my support here. I could just put someone in the back line and use actual units in the front line. Let me see. Like, let's say I do something like this, and then I can do... Because I feel like this fight is pretty easy. Wait, what was that again? Pretender? Fuck! I don't have a... I mean... Yo? Wait, that's not a Pretender, that's an Avenger. I wish I had a single target Pretender, DPS... But I don't. I could use Bacastoria. And I feel like they can do it pretty reliably. +1. Because you need to do a lot of damage here to clear it in time. She can be there just to tank. And then I use skill 1 from Bacastoria, skill 3 from Bacastoria, skill 1 from Castoria, skill 3 from Castoria. And then I have 1 extra that I can use. Whether it's a Banshee skill or something else. That doesn't sound horrible. And I can't use my Atlas, or my Mystic Code, or I can save one of the skills for my Mystic Code, or let's say Magid. That doesn't sound bad. I can also use him for some extra damage if I need. He resists a lot, so he can tank quite a bit. And then just someone with high attack. I mean, effective class is effective class. I don't have the cost for this. I think Mesh is better here. And I have 8. Great. Fan-fucking-tastic in it. Master skills also count here. I feel like that's fine. 1 death, yeah. So I'm guessing even if the unit, like all of my frontline dies and these guys come on, I can't use any of their skills. If I already used up the 5 that I wanted to use. Okay. Wait, that didn't happen in the previous one. Because I didn't have a backline. That's not good. That's really not good. That's 2 skills locked in. Big. That kills. Can you stop reshuffling me? I didn't know this was a mechanic in this. Nobody told me about this one. Okay. That's 3 skills locked into place. That's fine. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Is this gonna run out next turn? It is. I can break her here. I can lock in a skill here. I mean, I feel like it's fine. Just lock this one in, call it a day, and then also do this one. Just to break her here. I'm kinda down. So this is 5. Now I can't use any other skill than the ones that I've already used here. I didn't crit on the arts. It would have been enough to loop. It's fine. She's still stunned, right? She was stunned, yeah. Oh. Oh, why didn't you get rid of my Castoria in this turn? That would have been perfect. It's fine. Or back Castoria, sorry. Ah! She's the only DPS that I have. It's fine. Cagliostro, you got this. Yup. I can't use any of theirs. What the fuck did you just do? Of what? Goddess Metam... What the fuck is that? Oh. I can't use any skills, by the way. 0 of them. That's great. I'm guessing that's a shuffle. Fuck, I should have done double Kiara. I didn't notice the HP. I can use this one. No, I cannot use this one. Oh my god, I almost threw the game. I can't use that one. Holy shit. That was way too close. She's gonna get hit once at least, issuing Kiara. She did not get hit once. But I still have anti-enforcement next turn, so it's fine, right? I wanna remove buffs first and then attack with Kiara. I really need more damage, so I need to... Yeah, I wanna remove her defense first. Is the HP even a defensive buff? I don't think so, right? I think that one doesn't get removed. It's not. HP per turn. It's like guts. Didn't hit the death. Unfortunate. Anti-enforcement. 2, 3, okay. Now we might be cooked. How many turns do we have? 2? 2. How do I do enough damage in 2 turns? I would not mind you hitting my units this turn, you know, ma'am. That's it, that's the end. That's the end. She goes back, she regresses. What? Huh. Bro stayed alive. Was that what Kiara's thing did? Huh. Invincible. 50. Is that what Kiara's thing did? I thought Kiara's thing was the shuffle, negated the shuffle. Close. Close, close, close. Yeah, this was easy without the wheel. Okay. What do we do with this one again? Nah. I'm not doing that. Nah, I'm good. Roll again for 2 options. Cav idea. Can't use limited. And so like does BB also give her the thing? The same thing? And can't use limited. Mad go ham. What the fuck does that mean then? No restrictions, but only after you've died at least once, elsewise re-roll. Mad go ham overrides. Kev made the idea, so he decides it. It overrides it. But Clash Check is still there. Yeah, Kev, I like that. I like that. Clash Check is still there, though. Stay on extra. Stay on extra. Oh, fuck. Saber is fine, though. So yeah, does regular BB also apply the same thing as Kiara? Where it nullifies it? Lakshmi Bai. To be fair, I think Lakshmi... No, never mind, actually. What the fuck is a Goddess Essence Defender? What the fuck? So what Lakshmi does is she basically gets out of the shuffle, right? Which is good. You can experiment. I'm trying to be done with it in this turn, but... Okay, so the only defender that I have is Lakshmi, and then I have BB. I'm guessing BB is gonna get rid of the thingy. Overrides the thing once, which is gonna be nice. So I can just do something like this. If any of them get defeated, a BB can come in. I can also shuffle BB in if I need to. Or I can just... I'm guessing if you put her... Wait, does she need to be... Oh, Barghest Archer? I mean, you probably only need one defender, right? So... You do something like this. $20-30. Does it apply when she arrives on field, or does she have to be in the front line for it to actually work? Do I need to do this and then shuffle in her, or is it gonna work if I shuffle her in at some point if I need to? Yeah, I know BB does work, but when she arrives, okay. Okay, I can just use the shuffle then, if I need to. And it's just gonna block her, thing. That's nice. Looks good. Let's go. So that's what it meant. And wavering will nullify giant beast legislation. Okay. Okay, initially I thought that this was just something that they randomly put on one of your servants that got rid of all her buffs. But it's not. It's just, it's actually kind of important. No demonics. I don't like this side. I mean, the thing that I don't like about this side is that they don't tell you that the entire gimmick is hidden, right? I wish they told you about it, like if it's in the game, and if it's this strong, but the fight itself is fine. Nice. Agitation prevented. To get the cooldown going for this one, so I'm gonna do this. Gonna get some stars going. Big crit. Give me some good Medusa hand here. Please. Thank you. Just ask. Ask and you shall receive. Do any of those get rid of my debuffs or something along those lines? Remove one debuff from yours? Ooh. No, I don't have it! Fuck! It's fine. Is this MP1? MP3, baby. Let's go. Wait a minute. It might not be enough damage. Oh, I don't think it's enough damage. Fuck! I should have done AQQ then. I greeded it because I wanted 200%. I thought it was gonna be enough damage for sure. Maybe I stun here. I'm gonna save it. Who cares? Bro! I don't have any buffs. That's fine. Wait, does that get rid of the thingy? It probably does. But... Aha. You know what? Let me stop greeting shit. Wait. Oh, oh, yep. Hey, let's go. I can greet more. You love to see it. Surely. Now I can greet it and kill with this one. Surely. It's not gonna kill. I can already see it. Oh! Shit, that was loud, sorry. It would have killed if I arced my BB. It's fine. At least now I know it's going to break. The greed of a man. Oh yeah! Holy! No! Wait! Thank you. Wait, it's the same team. That's good. Wait. Yeah, it's still enough. It's fine. That did not do my— oh, wait a minute. I don't have my Skadi with me. Where's my pocket Skadi? She might be dead. BB trying to beat King Protea but failing. I feel like that's even more accurate. Yeah. BB, Gina, Coin, the Sakura 5 and Kiara.
Protea has been pinned in place. Shiva says she'll begin using her self-replication to regenerate from her wounds in 10 seconds. I'll launch you up to the mess now, Father Kotomine.
Crazy cooperation here.
Thank you. Do try to give me a soft landing if you can. I need no scalpel or anesthesia. A spirit medium's method consists of simply reaching in and pulling out the infected area directly. Pain, suffering, agony. In the name of the evil dragon representing death, I bear witness to the incessant rot. The taint of death, the malaria of evil, calls on people from all walks of life. As muck spills forth without end, I shall be the one to scoop it up. Pomiluj nas, Gospodi. Lord, have pity on this poor soul.
Yo. Well. We have 14 minutes left. I think we keep this. We save this. I think we have to stop here. I know it's a bit of a blue ball ending, but I think we need to stop here because I need to go at the latest in 14 minutes. The arrows were long. A little bit, but it was mostly the fight. Yeah, so no stream tomorrow, but stream should be on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, hopefully both, but most likely I would say it's likely that it's going to be one of them. The one of them is going to be off. I'm not sure which one yet, but tomorrow no stream. One of the days during the weekend should be a stream. Hopefully both. We'll see. Yeah, if I was 50. Blue ball, yeah. So during the weekend, we're going to be continuing on. Dude, the arrows, they were so good. The arrows were so good. The sections were so good. I'm loving the vibe now. I wasn't sure in the first stream. I wasn't sure where it was going to go. So I wasn't sure how I felt about Olga and stuff, but the more that I thought about it and the more that now I'm seeing here, the more I'm really, really enjoying it. So it's really cool. I think it's a really cool way to give us lore, is to strip a character of everything that happened to them ever since, like over the past, like this entire journey, and just give us the raw character, and then that character is slowly remembering everything that happened, right? And then you drip feed lore to us in that way. I think it's really cool. I like it a lot. Thoughts on Batman? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, what? I haven't seen the new Batman. No. Batman? I mean, he seems insane. That took me by such surprise. I was like, who the fuck are you? I've seen all of the servants that are released, and you are not one of them. You are not one of them. You are the most... what's the word? The most detailed, the NPC with the best design so far. I feel like we haven't had an NPC with that much of a servant design who isn't a servant yet. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't remember if there was ever an NPC that looked so much like a servant that wasn't actually a servant. You won't have sky high expectations that are gonna be let down. I know. I'm trying to mostly ignore what people say because of expectations and stuff, to keep them in check. Especially because now looking back at LB6, I definitely think I was a bit overhyped on it, but still, I had a lot of fun with it. But I think it would have been a better experience if I knew absolutely nothing about it. And I feel like with LB7, I am a lot more blind going into this than I was for LB6, obviously. So when it comes to like hype and like what's good, what isn't good. So I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun right now. So with LB7, it's really good. It's peak. The entire conversation that we had with the dinosaur earlier, Tepeu, that was also really good. The entire conversation on during camping, that was an awesome conversation. I really like that part there. They're also setting up some really cool stuff. I also like that it isn't like huge. The Lost World feels pretty like semi, like not small necessarily, but it feels very manageable, and I really like that. You can easily, I guess, imagine the scale of it, at least from what we're seeing here. And I like how they are laying out how it's structured and stuff. And like, this is where this is, this is where this is. We have to get through the layers. We have to like pass the trials to get to the layers. In layer 3, there's our ship and stuff. In this layer, there's that. In this layer, there's that. I really like that. It makes it very It lays out the entire structure of how it's going to work and how, like, where we need to go. It lays out all of our objectives clearly, which is cool. It's awesome. I'm excited for it, man. Also, working with Rasputin is not something that I imagined in a million years, but here we are. Here we are. Here we are. The dialogue is also really funny. I really like the dialogue in this. It's really well done. It's really, really funny. And I think Olga's expressions add a lot to it. Honestly. Because I'm guessing she's a Takeuchi design, right? She looks like a Takeuchi design, and she feels like a Takeuchi design as well. Some of my favorite OSTs. Nice. Yeah. It's really good. Anyways, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Yeah, she is Takeuchi. Yeah, the expressions feel so Takeuchi. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So, as I said, streaming during the weekend. We should be doing a longer stream during the weekend. Obviously, these past two streams have been really short because of my time constraints. But during the weekend, I shouldn't have any time constraints. We should be like full speed ahead going through this story. So I'm excited for it. But for now, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So see you guys in the next stream. Bye.